Home prices are still growing, just at a more normal pace. If you're feeling a bit muddy on what's happening with home prices, that's no surprise. Some people are still saying that prices are falling, even though the data proves otherwise. Part of that misconception is because people are getting their information from unreliable sources. But it's also coming from some of the national media coverage misrepresenting what the data actually shows. So to keep things simple, here's what you really need to know about using real data you can trust. Normal home price seasonality, let me explain that. In the housing market, there are predictable ebbs and flows that happen each year. It's called seasonality. Spring is the peak home buying season when the market is most active. That activity is typically still strong in the summer, but begins to wane as we come into cooler months. Home prices follow right along with that seasonality because prices appreciate when something is in high demand. That's why there's a reliable long-term home price trend. This graph here uses the data from the Case-Shiller to show the typical percentage change from monthly home price movement from 73 to 22. It's not adjusted so you can see the seasonality. As the data shows, at the beginning of the year, home prices grow, but not as much as they do when entering in the spring and summer. That's because the market is less active in January and February since fewer people move in the cooler months. And the market transitions into the peak of home buying season into the spring, activity ramps up, home prices go up a lot more in that response. Then as fall and winter approach, prices still grow, just at a slower pace as the activity eases. This year, seasonality has returned. Let's look how this year compares to the long-term trend. This is the latest data from this year from that same source. Just like before, the dark bars are the long-standing trend. The green bars represent what's happened this year. And as you can see, the green bars are beginning to fall in line with what's deemed to be a normal market. That's a good thing because it's more sustainable price growth than we've seen in recent years. In a nutshell, nationally prices aren't falling, it's just that price growth is beginning to normalize. Moving forward, there is a chance the media will misrepresent the slowing home price growth as prices are falling, so don't believe everything you see in the headlines. The data included here gives you the context of what you really need to understand what's happening. So if you see something in the headlines that's confusing, don't take it at face value. Ask your trusted real estate professional for more information. And remember, it's normal to see home price growth slow down as the year goes on, and that definitely doesn't mean that home prices are falling. They're just rising at a more moderate pace. The bottom line is, home appreciation is returning to normal. It's returning to normal seasonality, and that's a good thing. If you have any questions on what's happening with prices here in our market, let's be sure to connect.